Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna constantly have to do a teeth check because this red lipstick could haunt me during editing. Hi, it's Fredette and welcome back to another Mom Chat Mondays. We are in full holiday swing. We just got back from my parents' house for Thanksgiving and it is almost Christmas time, which got me thinking, how do you guys spend your holidays? And what I mean by that is if you and your partner both have families that are involved in your lives, how do you guys split up the holidays so that no one feels bad? I know there's a lot of different options. You can have both families in your home. You could go see one family one holiday and another family the other holiday, or you could split the day, do like the morning with one family, the afternoon with another family, or do Christmas Eve with one family and Christmas Day with another family. But Brody and I, we live in Los Angeles and both of our families live elsewhere. Brody's family lives in Canada. My parents live on the East Coast. So splitting the day is impossible, and inviting the whole family to our house is a big undertaking, and I highly doubt both families would come at the same time just because they know we are limited on space for both families. We have a lot of space, but not for our entire family at the same time. We did do that one time for Declan's first birthday party and it worked out great with a few hotels involved, but it's just a huge undertaking to do that, especially during the holidays. And to be honest, it's very stressful, and I like my holidays to be as stress-free as possible, especially Christmas, because I love Christmas so much and I don't ever want to think of Christmas as a stressful time. I want to always look forward to Christmas. So what we've done in our family, what we're lucky to do, is since Brody is Canadian and they have Canadian Thanksgiving, we celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, which is in October, in Canada with his family, and we celebrate American Thanksgiving with my family in November on the East Coast in Maryland. So then both families have their holiday, which leaves Christmas all to ourselves, which I love. Now this has been a touchy subject for Brody and I over the past couple of years because Brody loves doing Christmas with his family and they have a ton of traditions that he's grown up with, and he would like Declan to experience that too, which I have no problem with. So that's not to say that we'll never spend Christmas with his family or with one Christmas with my family, but it's more of I want us to create our own traditions in our house that Declan will look back on when he's older and miss and want to replicate in his house, just how Brody does now. And I think to be able to build those traditions, you need to be at home or in your home space to have those memories. I don't want Declan's memories of the holidays to be like traveling or to just be like around a lot of people, some he doesn't know. And Brody's family does Christmas totally different from my family. Their Christmas is more about like, they have different traditions that they do every year. It's more like gifting based, more commercial, and I mean that in the best way possible because I love spending Christmas with them. I've spent Christmas with them before and it's a great time. My family celebrates Christmas a little differently. We're very, my parents are very church heavy. Like we used to do midnight mass. For you non-Catholics, it's like you spend Christmas Eve in church and ring in like the Christmas at midnight at church, and then the next morning you go to church again. It's a lot. And I used to hate that because I would want the typical movie Christmas morning where you wake up and you go downstairs and open presents. But for us, it was you wake up, get dressed, get ready for church. And then when you get back, you can open your presents, stuff like that. So in our house, I want to incorporate both how I grew up with Christmas and how Brody grew up with Christmas, because I think the beauty of us together is that we're pretty much a hybrid of our families. So I do want there to be a Christian focus on Christmas because that's the whole reason for the holiday, but I don't want Declan to miss out on like the presents and stuff like that, because towards the later years of our lives we didn't do the whole present exchange, anything like that. It was just like church, and that's not fun either, especially when you're a child. So right now Declan gets to experience the best of both worlds, but like I said, that doesn't mean that when he gets older and like it's a little easier to travel with him, we won't celebrate Christmas with Brody's family or my family. I just think for now we need to focus on creating traditions on our own. And another reason that I like to spend Christmas just us here in the house is because our wedding anniversary is December 30th. December 30th, 2017, which is the week after Christmas. So to spend Christmas with his family or my family would just mean that we're also spending our anniversary with our families, which is totally fine, which I'm not against. But when you have a child especially, it's so hard to find time to connect with your spouse on a non-parent basis, if that makes sense, to just like go back to how you guys were before you had kids. So spending your anniversary just the two of you is very special to me, something that I want to continue doing. And we plan to also maybe take a trip for our anniversary. It's our 5-year anniversary coming up, so it's a special one. So we plan to maybe take a trip. Why is my eye twitching? Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you can, I don't know what that means. Maybe someone's talking about me. We're super blessed that neither of our families have ever imposed a holiday stop at their house. I think they both are aware that we need that time to build our own traditions together. So we're very lucky in that aspect, because the last thing you want to do in the holidays is cause like a family rift or have someone feel bad. The holidays are such a touchy subject, and I don't know how you guys are doing it. If you guys split up holidays like we do, or if you guys do the half morning, half afternoon, or like Christmas Eve and then Christmas morning split. Honestly, that just, one of my favorite Christmas movies is Four Christmases. If you've never seen it, it's a must watch. It's with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon, and every year they take a trip. They disappear for Christmas. They go on like some tropical holiday vacation to get away from both of their families, so they don't have to go through the whole hoopla of the holidays, everything I've just described. And there's like this huge snowstorm or fog or something that grounds all the planes, so they can't go, and their family sees them on the news, so they have to go see them for the holidays. So both of their parents are divorced, so they actually have 4 families to go to during Christmas. And just that movie just turned me off that whole thing, because it's just too much. Like the driving from one house to another, if you all live in the same city or like a drivable distance, is just way too much, especially if you have kids. So with all that being said, let me know down in the comments how you guys celebrate your holidays, how you split it up between your 2 families so that no one is butthurt during the holidays, or if you're like us and you just spend it by yourselves creating your own traditions at home. And I'm not just talking about Christmas too, like how you guys split up Thanksgiving, because I know a lot of you probably don't have 2 Thanksgivings during the year. So how do you even split up Thanksgiving? Or do you split Thanksgiving with one family, Christmas with another family? It's a lot. So yeah, let me know down in the comments and any advice you have on splitting up holidays, and I'll see you all in another Mom Chat Mondays. Bye.